Well, we want to welcome everybody back again to Titan Media Entertainment. A great day out here at Holly Hill, a car show. From what I hear from the guy next to me, it's one of their better showings yet. Well, we've been to the cars, we've seen the vehicles, we spoke to the owners, now we're going to the inner circles. We've got Tony with us today. Tony's going to tell us what's going on here within the circle of this great event today. What's up, Tony?
Thank you. How are you today? Beautiful day here in Holly Hill.
Thank you for the invite.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
What we're doing is we've got a car show here supporting the two schools that we have in our community, Holly Hill Middle School and the UBIC Church School. This is our 5th annual event. And what we do is we raise school supplies for our kids. There's a lot of kids, believe it or not, that go to school that their parents can't afford paper and pens, and the teachers have to go for a lot of that stuff out of their own pockets. And I didn't know this. I was talking to a teacher a few years ago, and I found this out, so we said, let's have a car show. So the mayor at that time was John Penny here in Holly Hill, and he said, Tony, you know, we used to have a car show, and we'd like to have another one. I said, okay, well, you know, I'm into cars, let's do it.
Well, Tony, as we said, a lot of emotion today. Not only is it a great event, but it's a timely event too. Everybody's ready to get back out, to interact. And today's event, as we said, great causes. We look greatly forward to being part of your family.
Well, we appreciate you coming, and we appreciate all the people that supported this show today. We have people that are wearing face masks. They don't feel comfortable. That's fine. If you don't feel comfortable, stay at home. If you feel comfortable, wear a face mask. We have plenty of hand sanitizing stations here, so we are safe.
Well, on that note, we are still at the Holly Hill Chamber. By the time you guys see this, it'll be done. But we have 3 hours left here. If you're crowding around the booth, we look forward to more people coming out and enjoying us today. We're at the Holly Hill City Hall, and we're enjoying a great day out. Thank you again, Tony, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Well, we want to welcome everybody back to Titan Media Entertainment. We're at the Holly Hill Car Show, a beautiful Saturday. People getting out, enjoying themselves. Well, we're going to talk to some of the owners today and their specific masterpieces. We've got Anthony. He's from New Jersey. We won't hold that against him, but he's going to tell us today a little bit about this car behind. He says everything is for sale. Let's talk about it, Anthony.
Well, it's a 1937 Ford pickup, originally with a B85 flathead, but it's been converted to a Chevy 350, which I get a lot of heat about because the Ford guys don't like Chevys in their Fords, but the only way you make a Ford better is put a Chevy motor in it.
Oh no.
So, but it's 20 years old, this job. It's holding up. She's a beauty. She's fun to drive, and we just have a lot of fun with her down here.
What made you bring it to this particular show? I know you live up in Norman. Do you try to get it to as many shows as you can?
Well, this show, as I work for the school system also, and this is a fundraiser for the school.
Great.
And bringing in stuff for the kids, so we do that, and it's just a good show in general.
Well, we're at the Holly Hill Car Show. We're going to talk to lots of people today. We thank Anthony again for his time. Back again to Titan Media Entertainment, still at the Holly Hill Car Show. It's probably a good thing we redid this here because me and Russ had a rough beginning. We smoothed it out. Russ, tell us a little bit about this 1975 vintage car.
It's a replica of the John Greenwood race car that he ran at Sebring in 1975. I lived near him in Ohio. His shop was in Troy, Michigan. I went up there and bought a body from him. This body, it was in 1975, it's on the windshield, $1,300 for the body in 75. And I had intended to go road racing with it, and I just fell in love with the body style, that nobody else liked the Orphan, but I did.
Any other shows? Do you take this as many as you can?
A few. I plan on riding it at Sebring.
Wow.
I want to go to a track day there, and that's going to be my bucket list.
Okay.
And the car is technically as close to historic on the outside as I can get it. There's a few minor modern suspension on it. The motor is similar to what he ran back in the day. I'm a big fan of the Greenwoods themselves, and we had a great time.
Well, we have a historic car and we have a historic driver. Perfect fit. We'll catch you guys later. Well, we want to welcome everybody back again to Titan Media Entertainment. We're still at the Holly Hill Car Show, a beautiful Saturday, and it's Halloween. I neglected to say that. We've got another vintage vehicle. We've got the owner, Mike, with us today. He said no trick-or-treating, but he's going to show off his vehicle today. Mike, tell us about this beauty.
Well, it's a 1947 Chrysler Town & Country. They were built as Woodies from 1941 to 1950 was the last one. The 46, 7, and 8 shared the same body shell and style. There was very little difference. They were available in a 6 and an 8 cylinder. This is a 6-cylinder with about 90 horsepower. So
wow, just 90 horsepower?
About 90 horsepower.
Does this big thing move on 90?
Oh yeah, it'll go 70, 75. Get it up there. It takes a little bit to get it up there, but it does go there.
Well, we thank Mike and his beautiful vehicle. Yes, we're at the Holly Hill Car Show. Yes, it's a beautiful Halloween night. We'll talk to you guys in a minute. Well, we want to welcome everybody back again to Titan Media Entertainment. We're in Holly Hill. It's a car show. We've got everybody out today on a beautiful Saturday. We're going to talk to some of the owners and we're going to get some insight on some of their vehicles here before I cut those big checks to buy me about 5 of these cars here. Before I go, we've got Richard with us today. Richard, I mean, wow, tell us about this car. You said you got it 8 years ago. What motivated you to grab this beauty?
Well, I've always liked Packards, and Packard is what I have and keep and restore. This one was restored in 2012.
Okay.
I did all the paint, did a lot of the restoration. Some of the mechanicals was done when I got it. It's a 32 Packard, better known as a shovel nose. And the reason why it's called shovel nose, because this is the only Packard made that had the curved radiator on the front. So it's called a shovel nose. This one's been modernized. It has a 454.
Okay.
A turbo-hydromatic 400 transmission, 9-inch Ford rear end, torsion bar front suspension, 4-wheel disc brakes, air conditioning, power steering. It's called a resto mod is what it's called. And it's a sweet car. I formulated the paint. It took me about a month to formulate the paint. And there's 10 cowhides. It's all leather on the inside, and there's 10 cowhides in it. I didn't do the interior because I can't even sew a button, so I couldn't do that.
I can't either. Are you kidding me? No, that's not a problem.
But it's a sweet car.
Yes, sir. Very quickly here, I'm asking everybody that I interview, is there a number that I could take this from you?
150, you can have it.
Okay, well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and cut out. We thank Richard. We're at the Holly Hill Car Show. Well, we want to welcome everybody back again to Titan Media Entertainment. Well, I was corrected earlier and I apologize. We're at the Holly Hill car event. I've got Tanya with me and I dragged her over here, but it's a great cause here. A feel-good event, a car show, but most importantly, we are collecting for the children. Not every child has the ability to buy supplies, and it usually falls on the teachers. Well, today we're raising money and we're going to talk to Tanya and she's going to kind of explain all the feel-good event and how we're helping your school. Talk.
Well, my name is Tanya, and hi, and thank you for chasing me down. This year, it's a lot bigger than it was last year, sure.
That's what Tony said.
And we do have a trailer, and it is halfway full, and the people that are here today bringing in donations for our school and for the school that is down the street from us. And I know our kids really need all the supplies.
Tell us about Holly Hill School if you can.
Well, sure. Holly Hill School is a community school here in Holly Hill. We are a VPK to 8th grade.
Yes, ma'am.
We have such a great rapport with our students. Our teachers are awesome. They just really enjoy working with our students here. We have this 4 houses, 1 family. We have competitions, and the kids really get involved at the school. They really enjoy it.
Well, we thank Tanya for joining us today, and it's important, as we said, we're at the Holly Hill Car Show, but that's just the underline. That's the window dressing for what's really going on here. We're collecting paper, supplies, anything to help the children get back in school. We thank her again for her time. We thank Tony, and we thank everybody for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we want to welcome everybody back again to Titan Media Entertainment. We're at the Holly Hills Car Show. Another victim, well, let's just take that back. Great owners, great cars. Take a look at this one here. We've got Beanie, the owner. Beanie, first and foremost, is that a nickname or is that your name?
It's a nickname.
Okay, we'll stick with the nickname. I think he's hiding something, but let's talk.
I am.
Let's,
That's okay.
Let's talk about this vehicle. When did you get it, and is it for sale?
Absolutely. For sale. I've only owned it about 6 months. Fella did a frame off on it about 10 years ago,
Okay.
every nut and bolt, and that's how I got it.
You know what? I'm looking at the hat, Beanie's Motorsports. Apparently you've got something to do.
Got quite a few cars. That's
Okay,
what I
well
did,
that's
yeah.
great. Is this the last one, or is there more that you're looking to purchase and restore?
This Nova's mine sitting here beside of
Okay.
it, frame off, and we do quite a few cars, buy and sell. 40 years I've did it.
Awesome. And is it not just a profession? Is it a hobby?
Probably both.
Okay.
Yeah, I still enjoy what I do.
Well, that's a fair question. We've got Beanie. We're at the Holly Hill Car Show. I'm Titan Media. We're off to our next car. We'll be back.
All right.
Well, we want to welcome everybody back again to Titan Media Entertainment. Still at the Holly Hill Car Show. We've got Fred with us today, and Fred's going to tell us a little bit about this vehicle here that I'm going to take off his hands with a nice low bid. Fred, tell us about this.
Well, I bought this when I was 19 years old. They give you,
No way.
that was,
Really?
yeah, 1958. And I've been building it ever since.
Okay. And is it done? Is it complete?
Been
Is there
never
anything
done.
else? There's more things to be done to it?
Well, I got to paint the back cover.
Okay. Any
And,
stories you want to share about this car? I mean, you've had it through your life. It's not just something you bought and recreated. Any stories, any great dates, any special? Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Well, I can make it easy.
Okay.
If it could talk, I'd burn it.
On that note, we're still at Holly Hill, and we definitely got to get Fred off. We'll talk to you guys in a minute. Well, we want to welcome everybody back again to Titan Media Entertainment. We're still at the Holly Hill Car Show. Lots of things going on, as we said, charitable things, schools getting supplies, but this thing can't be done without the inner workings of the Holly Hill Police Department here, and I had to go up the chain to get it done. Officer Martins, we appreciate you giving us a minute to talk here. Just how are you doing in general?
Good. It's a beautiful day out here. Obviously, the weather's it's granted us beautiful weather for the car show. We were kind of worried about the weather being overcast, but it's beautiful out, cool. More than expected.
Yes. They said it's the biggest one yet.
It's the biggest one yet, considering everything going on in the world right now with COVID and people wanting to stay home and isolate, and it's been awesome. Everybody's been fantastic.
Let me ask you something. You know, I think as children, you know, everybody wants to be an astronaut. Everybody wants to be a policeman.
Right.
How can we get the world to start thinking like that again? You know what I mean?
Right. I think it's just by good old police work.
Yes, sir.
Just being a smiling face or being friendly at the most basic calls, even the most serious of calls. Just be that voice, be that shoulder if you have to be. Just go out there and just try to change the narrative of bad police work to good police work.
You know, you're here to keep things in line, but you know, we're at an event where it's just basically observing.
Yeah. What
do you see today? I mean, there's a lot of people coming together. Yeah. There's a lot of relief. People being able to get outside. There's a cause. Yeah. The pulse of today, how would you describe it?
Just friendly. Everybody's happy. Everybody seems like this is like just a little burst of freedom for them. Everybody's been in the house cooped up, isolated, or whatever it is. And this is, to me, this seems like we're stepping in the right direction of normalcy a little bit. And I enjoy coming here, so that's why I actually signed up to do this detail, because A, I love cars, B, I love the city, and I love the people within the city. That's why I'm here.
Well, we have Officer Martins, and I finally got him over here. He's watching the event, he's observing, and he's one of our finest. We thank you again, Officer Martins, and we'll get back to the event.
Thanks, guys.